My good people of LA, it is finally time. Class is in session. I'll be sharing some game with y'all right here. Our good friends at Film Tools is hosting an end of the summer kickback where I'll be doing a talk at or a workshop or whatever you want to call it. See you soon, Los Angeles.
What's up, guys? I'm in LA for the first time ever. I'm so excited, and I'm here because I'm going to a workshop hosted by a content creator and professional videographer who I really like. His name is at OMG Adrian on Instagram, and he's doing a workshop this afternoon in LA. And I don't know, I've always wanted to go to LA, number one. Number two, I don't have a job, so I have free time that I usually don't have. And number three, now I have an excuse because I want to go to his event. So we're up early.
Okay. I used to listen to that nigga when I was young.
When I travel, I get so much inspiration and I get so many new ideas, especially being in a new place. And so I'm here in LA to hit a refresh, and also because I wouldn't say I've been having an existential crisis, but I kind of want to reevaluate and try some new formats, maybe try some new topics to adapt and evolve as the algorithms, as the platforms, as the audiences adapt and evolve. Because in a certain sense, like, I've been making content for 2 years on TikTok and then like 1 year on Instagram, and I think things have changed a lot in those 2 years. When I first started making videos, I made a lot of videos about my queer experience, about being out and proud, and then after that I made a lot of videos about queer fashion, mask fashion, and outfit inspo, outfit guides, which there's nothing wrong with that. It's just that after years of doing it, you're repeating yourself a lot, and it's just not as fun as a creator and maybe not as interesting as a consumer. And what I found is I'm getting really interested in other parts of content creation, like this YouTube channel. Like, I've been interested in wanting to like improve my editing skills and like production quality. So one thing I've learned is, like, when you get a little interest in something, or when you're gravitating towards something as a creative, just kind of sniff that out a little bit. So yeah, I'm here in LA for a little bit of a creative reset, creative inspo, creative retreat, to get to a new environment, to see new things. I'm going to be going to an art museum, I'm going to some bookstores, and I'm going to that workshop. So, oh my gosh, there's the skyline. Ah! First order of business is to go to Grand Central Market. We're like in downtown LA. Like, I know this is very tourist, but I want a little bagel, donut, pastry, something.
Cause sign this bitch is an issue. We come with that fire every time it's official. I just handle mine and my mental. You little niggas stay on that side, I won't hit you. Like I'm with another right after the other. You watching and coming, little nigga, it's simple. You hate but can't even get in the bitch. I really got fans, so I can't even listen, okay. Now I came in with that shit, okay. You still can't do it like this, okay. All of that bitch and them money, they got to that why you ain't winning, little bitch, okay. Fuckin', we back in the mix. Hold up, everything he can't miss. Drop dead if you think you him. I'm the one niggas know to look out for the kid, like, hey, bitch. Niggas say they on that shit, they not. For the top 10, I'ma drop they spot. Niggas ain't type this, what the fuck I got. I knew back then, I'ma hop on top.
Bro, this strawberry donut is supposed to be like seasonal and famous, and they only have strawberries like during these few summer months. They taste almost like a sour candy, and that plus a really good glazed donut. This is really good. 10 out of 10, and it was only $7 for a big ass donut. Can I just get an iced Noah? Just turned 11, so everything opened up. So we're gonna head to the art museum now. Woo! I've been doing so much journaling every day, just writing. Like, it seems like there's always more and more, because since I haven't been working, I had so much more time to self-reflect. My hair. So much more time to just self-reflect on who am I? What do I want to do? Like, what do I want to do for work? And also what I want to make, because I'm kind of also treating this as like a pseudo full-time content creator moment. I've been having a lot of good insights. We're finally making it up this hill to the museum, so let's go. Okay, I spent the morning and lunch in downtown LA. Now I'm in Silverlake. I'm about to get ready to go to this workshop with Adrian Per about storytelling and content creation and whatever. And I'm listening to an interview from him on what's called the 505 podcast. It's interesting to listen to him because he's a director. I guess he's directed music videos and commercials and stuff. One thing that Adrian did to start growing on social media is posting 365 days in a row. He like batch prepped 6 weeks ahead, so he had 6 weeks of leeway, but posted every single day for 365 days. Honestly, there's been times in my life where I was posting like that. Like when I first started posting on TikTok, I posted twice a day. I went on a brand trip with Sony not long ago. I think I've said that on the vlog, I don't know. When I met the creators there, a lot of them, especially YouTube creators, dealt with some serious burnout. Like burnout to the point where some of them had just stopped making videos for 6 months straight and their full-time job is making videos on YouTube. So I'm like, that don't make sense. I sat down and talked to some big YouTube creators, and one of the things that a guy said was, you know, I don't think I ever would have gotten this burnt out if I had just made what I wanted to make from the start instead of trying to like fine tune into like what works, because when you do that, you get years down the line and you don't feel motivated to make that kind of stuff anymore because it's not coming from like a genuine place of interest. So I'm trying to take that advice, but it's really hard in the short term, because if you know what would get likes and views and stuff, you just want to post that. If you knew you could get 10,000 new followers by posting this kind of thing, try your best to not post it, but you're gonna want to do that sometimes. Indulge yourself a little bit, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm at this fork in the road where I either should double down on fashion content and like make that my focus and become one of the best at that, or branch out into other styles of content, other stories. And yeah, it's really fun. This is definitely a hobby. This is definitely art to me. So I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying like pursuing it and having the time to like explore this interest a little bit. So yeah. All right, we're headed to this workshop. I'm very nervous because I'm by myself and I don't know anybody, but I'm just here to learn stuff.
The one being improving content creation skills. This was, I made sure that if I was gonna do this thing, I had to do it 100%. You're after longevity or like, you know, making some sort of impact in a niche. And I'm here, and it's really interesting because when I was asked like, how do you want to be introduced?
Yeah, I wanted to ask about the writing process and how you get from idea to post and what that process is like for you. And when you're coming up with the 365 ideas, did you ever block out time to just sit down and write in a list, or is it more like they come organically? And what's the time frame between idea to a post on your feed?
I'd say the average time between idea to posting is about 4 weeks, 4 to 6 weeks. That's just because I like being ahead of time, but I do schedule my time blocks to be just writing sessions. I will do no editing, I will do no filming. So a lot of my days I either stack with I'm filming, or I'm writing, or I'm editing and I'm writing. If I'm doing a film day, I'm doing nothing else. I'm exhausted. But yeah, I schedule in writing days within my week, whether it's once or twice, and it's as simple as writing down ideas. Or, you know, a lot of times I'll be driving and my voice notes is just full of random ideas, because a lot of times I get it from music. And let's say if I'm feeling some sort of sadness from this song, I want to make something based off of that. So I'll use that song as inspiration to make a film, and hopefully someday I come back to that idea and flesh it out. I probably have a couple hundred ideas just sitting there. Whether I come back to them or not, I might not come back to most of them. I get into the habit of writing literally all of it down. I will literally stop myself. It's funny actually, like sometimes my lovely girlfriend is here somewhere. We'll be driving, listening to music. There she is. I'll be like, babe, could you text me this idea that I just thought of right now? And she'll text it to me and I'll find it later and be like, all right, cool, I'll put that in my notes. So yeah, it's just an active process. A lot of times it happens randomly, but for the most part, it is all scheduled out.
Got it, thank you.
Cool.
Okay, I just got back from the event and oh my god, I have so much to say, it's not even funny. Like, that was really good. One of the main things that was good about it, unexpectedly, is that he was so nervous to speak publicly. His mouth was dry, like he was a nervous public speaker, which humanized the whole thing for me. Like, honestly, this dude, I want to say he has like 600,000 Instagram followers, and he does like filmmaking tips, so I don't know if you guys would watch that kind of stuff, but I do. I definitely thought of him as like one of those guys, like a big shot guy, and it was kind of humanizing to see, okay, he's shorter than me and he's nervous to public speak too. Like, we're all just people in this, and like if this guy can do it, like so could I. So I asked about writing and you heard his answer, but that was really good for me to learn, because I think one of the things I struggle with, and I couldn't really put my finger on it because it shows up in other ways, like not being able to post in time, or being stressed to put together and edit, or like feeling like your content is only like surface level, like it's not that deep or doesn't have a good message or story. That's how it shows up in the end game in like the result. But I think I trace it back to the root, which is the writing. Like, I make a lot of outfit videos and I want to make other stuff, and sometimes I do and it feels okay, or I just get frustrated and just post it anyways. And I think one of the things I've been missing is planning ahead, getting ahead of content, and sitting down to only write. I'm gonna try to apply his routine and his schedule to see how it works for me. And so that means that I'm gonna sit down and during one of my time blocks, which I do time block, and by the way, I did get that from him, I'm gonna sit down in a writing time block and only write scripts for videos. And then he also mentioned as he gets inspiration from things, he will make a quick note of it. And I do that occasionally, but I'm not like on the hunt for it and very rigorous about it. Like, I don't have an idea bank of ideas. I have like a very shallow 2 or 3 ideas at any one given time, and I'm like making them as fast as possible. So I'm gonna try his idea and build up an idea bank, know ideas more often as they come up, and time block for writing, and then try to get ahead of the posting schedule. Also behind me are the hills that have the Hollywood sign. I literally screamed coming over the crest of a hill when I saw the Hollywood sign. But anyway, one thing that surprised me was that someone asked about the advantages of moving to and living in LA, and should they move from the Bay Area? Is it worth it for the career? And I thought immediately, I was like, of course he's gonna say no. Of course he's gonna be like, you can be on the internet from anywhere. Like, your uniqueness is like what makes you you. He did not say that. He was like, yes, it was the best move for my career. This is where all the people are for media. Other areas like the Bay Area is all about other categories. It's all about tech. It's all about blah, blah, blah. Like, it's not the space for it. Like, LA is totally worth it. You get the most bang for your buck here. That was the direct quote, bang for your buck. I'm like, bang for your buck? It's a big buck to live here. And I say that from San Diego, so, you know. And I need to come back to LA so I can really like explore it and see if I like it, because I do love Southern California. Maybe I'll move to LA one day, but goddamn, I love San Diego. Ooh, you're gonna have to pry me out of there. One thing about me, I'm gonna get to the bottom of the mystery. Like, I'm very determined, and I might put a lot of effort in the wrong direction, but eventually I'm gonna course correct and figure that out and drill into it. So I don't know, this is becoming like a behind the scenes into my mindset on short form content creation, and I feel hesitant to even like post this on the internet for people to see, because I don't want a microscope on myself. And also, this is just my hobby and I'm passionate about it. If you go back to the origins of my YouTube channel, I had a whole series called Creator Diaries. That was kind of my behind the scenes of my creative process as I went through reading The Artist's Way, a 12-week creativity course. That was creative process for short form content, but just for as a person who likes to create and make stuff in general, which I've come to find that that's totally what I like doing. Wow, sunset, LA, I'm gonna be back. I like y'all vibe. People talk about LA like, oh, all the celebrities, all the influencers are assholes. There's a lot of nerds out here that just like making stuff. That's the kind of people I like. I like nerds. I've been reading a lot. I've been like, you know how when you have time to be bored, your mind like makes more connections. You are more aware of your thoughts. You have more time for thoughts. Like, I feel like so much of my time when I was in school or working a corporate job was like spent getting through each day. Like, my agenda is filled up for me, and then when the day is over, I'm taking care of myself and recovering from the work day. Like, I'm eating, I'm sleeping, I'm working out. Like, there's only like an hour or two of just blank time in my schedule, and even that gets eaten up so quick. But now I have like all of this time, and it's sending me back to my creative pursuits, which is kind of an indication to me that that's something I have a natural inclination towards and should, you know, nurture that part of myself. Yeah. Now I'm just yapping, so no one really watches this part, but like, I have a secret Instagram called Creator Claire. Look it up on Instagram. It's creator.claire. You'll find this whole, it was like this journal. It was secret to the extent that I didn't tell people about it, and I reposted it on my main account like twice at most. And it has like maybe 1,000 followers, but you can go see like this enthusiasm that I have now, like I've had for a while. So we've got 2 hours and 23 minutes to get home, which is not bad. I honestly thought it was gonna hit traffic and be 3 hours at least. I was so scared of that, but LA day trip, totally manageable from San Diego. It's all gonna work out. We're home. And it didn't take too long. This behind the scenes is getting a little... I'm about to wash my face, but anyway. One of my other main takeaways from today is that like, you don't have to figure it out right away. He's been a music video director for years and years and years. He has so much more experience than me because he's been doing it for so much longer. So sometimes I see his videos and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do that. And like, when I can't do it, it's frustrating, but now I feel like, it's chill, like, of course I can do it. I tried to vlog most of my day today, and I think I did okay, but I'm still so nervous filming in public, so that's another thing to work on. As you can see, it's a wind down, sleepy end of the day, so if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment. And thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.